Relationships with abusive parents who do their best to raise you are so complicated. It's like, hey, I'm grateful that you're working day and night to provide for me, and no, I don't forgive you for hurting me in ways I didn't think were possible. There is a constant tug of war, a relentless battle between loving and hating your parents. It is so draining. I've never thought of my parents as abusive, but my relationship with them is undeniably complicated. On one hand, I know that they love me, but on the other hand, I rarely feel that love. My parents aren't really big on physical affection. When they tell you to do something, they expect immediate compliance, no questions asked. They sometimes get mad because you did something that they never explicitly told you not to do. It's confusing and exhausting. Have you ever heard of parenting styles? Psychology suggests that parents vary on a continuum of warmth and demandingness. For example, if your parents are very high in warmth, which is how responsive they are to your needs, for example, when you cry, they come to comfort you, and if they're very high in demandingness, which is how strict and punitive they are, that would be the authoritative approach, and it's actually considered the best for raising kids with good self-esteem. However, if your parents are very low in warmth and very high in demandingness, then that would be the authoritarian parenting style, and that's not very good for raising kids with great self-esteem. I feel like my parents switch between these day to day. Some days they're very strict and punitive, and on others they're very forgiving and kind. And the mixed signals are confusing. So isn't it strange that I still love them? I mean, I only have one set of parents. I can't make God give me new ones. I can't change them. I must accept them as they are, which means I must love them as they are. And there is something very sad about that. But maybe there is something beautiful about it too. Because if I can love them despite their imperfections, maybe it means someone can love me despite mine. It's a constant tug of war. Ask me how I feel about my parents, and the answer will vary depending on the day. Relationships with emotionally immature parents are very peculiar because you know you love them, yet you also know you hate them and you wish they could be who you need them to be.